Geminis, welcome to your weekly forecast. So this week, you got your ruler shifting sign right off the bat, shifting houses here into your sixth house of work and routine. I think a lot of you the past couple of years have been working hard on this area. And so now you got your ruler, Mercury, going in there. So I think the emphasis this week will be great for all things pertaining to your work, developing of your skills through your work, your service. And also, too, if it's not on that level, maybe your routine, your health, your diet, things like that. So this week, we do still have, of course, all the energy in your fourth house. I think a lot of you can still be enjoying some connections with your home or location at this time. There's still opportunities expanding for you in this area with Jupiter transiting your fourth, and really where you can be putting your motivation and drive, I think really is with these personal things in your life. So a lot of you could be taking some action there and making even some changes oftentimes with Mars, very transformative planet of going in and removing those obstacles and whatnot. So you can have good, solid foundations with your home life and or your personal life. Now the sun has recently shifted into your fifth house last weekend. So great time really this week for expressing yourself. A lot of you could start to be focused more in terms of hobbies, interests, your kids, if you have kids in your life, or romance in an existing relationship or perhaps a new relationship. Although the new moon will be next week, I believe, so about a week or two from now, depending on when you're watching this. And so whatever the shift of focus is, though, on your passions and the things close to your heart, I think this is going to be setting the foundation for the new beginnings around the corner pertaining to that area. All right, so the aspects this week, we have two of them. Midweek, the sun will be sextiling up to Pluto. So there's that empowering energy, like I was saying, and this is empowering that self-expression, which is good. But most importantly, I think it's empowering your communication. Or maybe it's connecting with your peers or your community. Or some of you may be getting in contact with your siblings, brothers, sisters, anyone that's of equal status, so to speak. There's this really good communication, I think, midweek there. Sharing of ideas, you expressing yourself. But some of you, if it's not more social like that, maybe it's more about learning. It could be very empowering middle part of the week. Some of you could be learning some important things or some deep things. And as a result, though, again, it's mind and communication. So I think you got a good synergy between both thinking about learning, but then also expressing and communicating that as well, especially if you're writing this week, which a lot of you Geminis do like to write. All right, and this is empowering in terms of, I think, the relationship side of things. Pluto's been transiting your seventh house. A lot of you have been really transforming this area, getting rid of some old patterns, some unhealthy patterns, maybe in relationships these past many years since 2007. So that's still empowering. I think this week is just this opening of connecting with your relationships in this more non-attached way. Non-attachment is really what Pluto is helping you sort of learn there in that seventh house. So the most important thing this week, Saturn trining up to Uranus since December, now the final integration. I think it's really helping you make some final changes if you haven't already. Made them with depth, openness, vulnerability in your life. Saturn rules your eighth house. Some of you may be even making some changes with matters pertaining to shared resources, others' resources, and even to your adventurous spirit, expanding your horizons, just tapping into that. So this is all happening through the area of your work and routine. Like I was saying, that's where you're really, solidifying. That's what you're really working on. So through this, it's like connecting to the deeper side of life through your work and connecting the deeper side of life through your adventurous side, your life path. And yes, this can be a very freeing week for that. And the freedom really is coming in from your 10th house. I think a lot of you have been feeling for the past 8 years, like making some changes with your career. So it's more of an expression of what you're truly about, or so that there's more freedom in your career. And so solidifying that, right? The 10th house, changes with career, supporting the work you're doing with your day-to-day work and your routine. There could be some very positive changes here this week for a lot of you in these departments. All right, so that's it. That's the week in a nutshell. Geminis, hope you have a great week. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a personal reading, be sure to check out the link on the page. And I will see you all very soon for the next forecast. Take care.